Jai to all. I am Samender Singh, Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department in the college Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Kazewar. So I am taking PME, that is Project Management and Entrepreneurship. Subject code is KHU 802. So today's session we will discuss about Unit 5th. So these are the content that belongs to Unit 5. First is what is social entrepreneur, then social enterprise, social sector perspectives, and social entrepreneurship. Then social entrepreneurship opportunities and successful models, social innovation and sustainabilities, marketing management for social ventures, risk management in social entrepreneur, and legal framework for social ventures. These are the content that are in Unit 5 of PME. So let's discuss one by one. So first we need to know about social entrepreneur. So in this we have two different words. First is social, second is entrepreneur. Both have a very clear meaning. When we talk about what is social, so it is the entire group where we live under a number of under under a particular protocols, or we can say rules that serves us, and that rules are made for the benefits of each people or that belongs to particular social. And second thing is entrepreneur. So in the unit 1 we have already discussed about what is entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is a person who have a unique idea. We can say a person having unique idea. What is unique idea? As a social, you are finding a number of problems. As a person, you can see a barriers that will block the social benefits. So first you need to find these problems and then find solution. Sometimes you find a problem that have already solutions, but according to you, or we can say you have a better solution for that particular problem. So this particular idea, or we can say unique idea, is known to be innovation. If a person have innovation with respect to a particular problem or social problem, and if this person want to solve that, if he has courage to do that, so this entire thing is known to be social entrepreneurship. And you can understand what is the meaning of entrepreneur, and when it link with social problem, the whole scenario or whole process is known to be social entrepreneur. So now take the definition of social entrepreneur. So the social entrepreneur is defined as someone who aims for value in the form of transformational changes that will benefit society at large. And when society getting benefit, if it get a real great solution to its existing problem, so it will transform. Where transformation is going from problem to solution, you are going to transform. If anyone doing that, that person is known as social entrepreneur, and entire process is known to be social entrepreneurship. Let take the second definition, that is a social entrepreneur is someone who recognizes a social problem and uses entrepreneurial principles to organize, create and manage a venture to make social change. So you can now a better idea what is social entrepreneur. These two definitions will give you understanding about social entrepreneur. You have number of examples. If you find in reality, if you see reality, you can find a real examples that will map your definitions. This so let's according to these a social entrepreneur changes society. Definitely it going to change society. So in what way you can say it is changing? That is adopting a mission to create and sustain social values. This is somewhere you can find transformation. Second, searching for and pursuing new opportunities to serve that mission. This is second. Continuously innovating, adapting, and learning in pursuit of the mission. Acting boldly without consideration of resources current in hand. In starting point of view, you have lack of resources, lack of things you need for implementing your innovation, but you have to go, you have to run. If you are going to run, then you can. That's what it's saying. Acting boldly without consideration of resources currently in hand. What you have to think only that, not what you not having. Next, being accountable for outcomes of activities. You need to know what you are going, what you are implementing, what you are done. So whole accountability is yours. So doing perfect activation. Now there are number of other persons just like Florence Nightingale. They are the social entrepreneurs. These are the core examples who create social entrepreneurship. So first is Florence, founder of modern nursing to improve hospital conditions. Nowadays you found nursing hospitality. You find wow, these are something. It is but before 1820 it is not happen in hospitals. So this is first who are come eh, and give a new definition for nursing, for improving the hospital condition. Next, Dr. Maria developed the Montessori approach to early childhood education. Next, Ela Bhatt from India, founder of Self-Employed Women's Association, Seva, and the Seva Corporation Bank in Gujarat. Next, Dr. Verghese Kurian. It is also belongs to India, founder of Amul Dairy Project, very well known. So this is someone, this is also socially entrepreneurship. Then we have Sri Ravi Shankar. He is the founded Art of Living Foundation, an international association for human values. Then we have Muhammad Yunus, currently the currently the president of Bangladesh. He is the founder of Micro Credit and Grameen Bank. He was awarded 2006 Nobel Peace Prize. These are well-known social entrepreneurs. You need to know about these. Now, again, Anshu Gupta relative organization is Gunj, where they are doing clothing disaster relief. Mohammed Yunis Grameen Bank poverty microfinance. These are their relative social entrepreneurship descriptions, or we can say these are the social benefits they are given to their society. Then we have Karthik Narasetti that POVs help the needful connect with blood donor through the means of Facebook. This is a new idea that helps to the social in a drastic. We have Raya Sharma make love dot scare, that is MLNS, support victims of acid attacks. It is seriously a very, very good social benefits that will help. Then we have Arushi Batra, Robin Hood Army organization, collect food from restaurants and weddings. We all know we have wastage of food after wedding, but what can be the benefit of this particular waste food? So they are the person, they have idea for this waste food into beneficiary of our social. You know, there are number of people who sleep without having food. They have nothing to eat in sleep when they are going to sleep. So this organization, these are the small things that will help our organization in very drastic way. Ma'am, next we have Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak. Organization is Sulabh International Sanitation. These are the description. It is also very important social benefits. Next, we have the objectives of social entrepreneurs. We have number of objectives of social entrepreneur. First, to create and maintain a stable level of employment. Definitely, employment is also it is a very important part. Then we have create job and provide support to socially vulnerable groups. Then we have social entrepreneurship promotes development of entrepreneurial skills, compensating countries narrow places. Social entrepreneurs create social innovation and change in various areas, including education, health, environment, and business development. Then we have social entrepreneurship, reduce poverty. These are some core benefits or core objectives of our social entrepreneur. Next is what is social enterprise? You know what are the social entrepreneur? The if a particular social entrepreneur is there, then relative social enterprises is also there. So social enterprise is an organization that apply commercial strategies to maximize improvement in human and environmental well-being rather than maximizing profits for external shareholders. Second definition, social enterprises can be structured as a for-profit or non-profit or may take the form of a cooperative mutual organization, a disregarded entity, a social business, or a charity organization. A person, or we can say a social entrepreneur, is a particular person. But for doing their charity social benefits, he needs a particular organization, a particular group of persons that are that's the duty of that. So this particular organization is known to be social enterprise. Social enterprise. In India, the term social enterprise is not widely used. Instead, terms like NGOs and NPOs, non-profit organization, are used where these kind of organizations are legally allowed to raise funds for non-business activities. So you can say in India, NGO or NPOs are the common word for social enterprise. Child Rights and You, that is CRY, and Youth United are examples of social enterprise who raise funds through their services, fundraising activities, organizing events, donations and grants, or sometimes products to further their social and environmental goals. Next, we have social entrepreneurship. We have entrepreneur, enterprise, then entrepreneurship. This is a person. This is this is an organization, and this is entire process. So these are person, organization, and this is entire process. So entire process is known to be social entrepreneurship. Whatever we are discussing till now is is a is known as entrepreneurship. So social entrepreneurship create innovation solution to immediate social problem and mobilizes the ideas, capabilities, resources, social arrangement required for sustainable social transformation. ASOCA is the global association of the world's leading social entrepreneurs, men and women with system challenging solution for world's most urgent social problems. Since 1981, ASOCA has elected over 1,800 leading social entrepreneurs as social Ashoka Fellows, providing them with living stipends, professional support, and access to a global network of peers in more than 60 countries. Now we have a diagram which clearly differentiates a social entrepreneur. You can see this is green circle that defined by non-profit. The entire process is running on a clear focus or clear intention that they are not profiting itself, or we can say they are not doing work for its benefits. They are doing work for entire social benefits. So we can say these are first thing that we need to know about it. It is non-profit to a particular person. An entrepreneur can focus for their profit, but when we talk about social entrepreneur, that is totally focused for social benefits, rather its benefit. So this is first thing, non-profit. Then we have governmental organization. This is something, if you think a particular society, social benefits, so definitely it is something that governmental organization is also attached to you. For profit businesses, for doing a particular charity, or we can say social benefits, social problem resolver, we need startup starting money, or we can say something, some funds need to implement our innovation, or we can say social innovation. So for this particular we need a profit businesses. So these three link to make when these three ideas are merges. So this is what our social entrepreneurs are developed. You can understand these three big circles create a social entrepreneur, or we can say a social entrepreneur have these three pillars as a basic structure, like non-profit governmental organizations, for-profit businesses. These are three things that we need to know about a social entrepreneurship. Now we have differentiate between commercial and social entrepreneurship. So as a commercial entrepreneurship, we have commercial entrepreneurship represent the identification, evaluation, and exploitation of opportunities that results in profit. We can say commercial entrepreneurship are totally focused or intentionally work for a profit. They are not looking for loss. So we can say if they are developing a new idea, innovation, the this innovation will be implemented, or they are doing to implement that. The primary thing, or we can say their intention will be very clear about their profit. So this is the first thing that they are thinking, that profit must be there no matter what they are going to do. And when we talk about social entrepreneurship, they refer to the identification, evaluation, and exploitation of the opportunity that results in social values, whether profit comes or not. But entire goal is social value. So you can say entire goal is profit when we talk about commercial entrepreneurship, and when we in the second case they are focused on social values. This is first difference between these two. Second, commercial entrepreneur may create change in the society, but that is not the primary purpose of starting the venture. You can understand they are providing solution of existing problem, but their goal is to earn money. They are searching profit, not social benefits. They are giving benefits by their innovation, but they are charging that. They are not focused on social benefits. They are charging for their innovation. Any person who want to benefit about their innovation have to pay. This is their primary thinking, primary purpose, you can say. So starting intention only for profit rather than social benefits. On the other hand, social entrepreneur may generate profit, but for him or that is not the primary reason for starting the venture. Their primary purpose is social benefits that they are going to do. Max changes the face of business, definitely, since we are getting innovation. By their innovation, they are changing the initial, or we can say traditional business, and they are change the face of society. Ultimately, if we are innovation, traditional business which will change. On the other hand, social entrepreneur changes the entire society. These are the differences of these things. Now we have some challenges for our social environment, social entrepreneurs. So what challenges do social entrepreneurs tackles? Social entrepreneurs typically address areas of unmet social need or social opportunity creation that the public or private sectors have failed to address. First is health, water, sanitation. This is another area. Then education, sustainable infrastructure, that is housing, commercial communications, renewable energy, environmental sustainability, food and nutrition, women's issue, sustainable agriculture and technologies. These are the challenges for a social entrepreneur. Or we can say these are the areas where they are getting problem for solution. Problem for socially solution. Okay.